This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Yeah. What's the hurry?
To Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on, even if we can't see exactly. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to... Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, when we get the chance, we'll just ask someone. Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us. Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then... Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something. But look, she's sitting over there. What should we do now? It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very light. Oh! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap.
You can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here. Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If... So, how are you doing? Feel...
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainar.
I already... It is common in hopes of... That incense typically has no... Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second.
Sure, let me fill you in. Further
Observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have... Based on what... If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Ooh.
You're experiencing... So even the rainfall... For now, I suggest you continue taking your... Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? But just Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible? Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about... What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, if you misjudge your condition, then there's a chance you... Huh? You mean... Oh, well, but it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What good idea? Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Mushrooms do I need to sell before I buy property in town? Time to go.
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you... Look, Kale...
But I have a vision...
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? And if you're feeling...
Kanari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right.
Yes, you can.
So, Kale, Kanari mentioned cleaning the statue just
मैं
now.
समय आ गया खेलना
That
शुरू करना
doesn't
होगा
really
अच्छा
smell.
है
Of
क्या
course,
आजा
we handle a variety of tasks. Like
आजा
checking
खेल
the
ले
condition of outlying. As for Master, today
वैसे
we
ही तो तेरा
can...
कोड वैसे वो क्या है थोड़ी बहुत
Paimon, Traveler, this way.
Wherever in this world I roam.
हेलो जी
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
क्या ये जनरल फ्यूल ओके
The wind knows me.
ओके अरे यार छोटा सा कैरेक्टर है ये कुछ नहीं हो रहा हेलो क्वेश्चन मार्क
Into the wind.
पता है इसका डंडो चाहिए इसका डंडो लेवल है या ऊपर कर सकते हैं यूज इलेक्ट्रो तो बाद में करते हैं पहले हम ये अनलॉक करेंगे यहाँ पे फुल ऑन यहीं पे है ये चीजें
Into the wind.
क्या है यार ये वो ओए कुछ तो भी ओ माय गॉड क्या डिवर्सिटी है भाई ये मस्त है यार जाने हाँ ठीक है मशरूम सीधा एक मिनट इससे भी बड़ा है हाँ हाँ बहुत बड़ा है मैप देख रहा है ये देख मजा आएगा भाई अभी तो बस क्वेस्ट करूंगा मैं पहले पहले उसको ट्रैवलर को बना देता हूँ ट्रैवलर
Just what?
तो कोली निकाली कोली कोली वोली कोली तो इसको थोड़ा सा बिल्ड कर देता है मतलब सा इसको तो नहीं बन गया डेंडो तो कुछ नहीं है पास लेंगे करेक्ट करते हैं मैच लेंगे छोड़ो से ओ यार टाइम ट्रेलर करना एलिमेंटल मास्टरी अच्छा नहीं होगा क्या देगा hey, Baba. This one better. यार ये बुक्स भी है नई नई नए नए एनिमीज भी है भाई जो तो है तो दिस one looks good. क्या यूज करूं मैं
Whatever would you do with it?
ये तो अपना वो है ऐसा नीचे है ना
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if... Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then.
Paimon will fly up with you. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared on a great... According to what Master has told me, the sages later found them to celebrate their...
Uh-huh.
Well, and then...
Huh?
Yeah, maybe it's... No, it's not... Anyway...
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, so...
Well, after in one letter, I knew you too. Yep, so I wish I could tell...
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot.
Oh, I'm happy.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
You both have my...
Now that Paimon looks at it. The deity that's pardoned. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
मुझे नहीं पता भाई
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that. Let's get started on clean. Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
मैंने स्पॉइल देख ले क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है that does not matter to me but
Welcome back. Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a...
I prepared a nice.
मैं तो ऐसे स्पिनर से वही करूँगा
Not to
सारे
worry.
मिशंस
I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
क्या
Those pitas are... Thank goodness you...
Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of.
Yay!
Oh,
So,
Okay.
Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything.
no. I've heard the
मुझे
veteran
try नहीं किया,
rangers say
मुझे
the
try
master
करना
is from
पहले।
some ancient and mysterious race. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the academia, right? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plank, but Master declines their offers every time. Master could obviously have a bright future in the academia, but he insists on. In fact,
Really? Oh, speaking of
तो भी हो
Tainari,
गया
he was Paimon still kinda
बहुत
upset.
मजा आया बस मेरे को
I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a
Maybe
little,
you have
but
been
it's
busy
mostly
with it.
because
अच्छा।
Paimon wouldn't stop yelling.
अरे वो तो गाइड मिल जाएगी ना गाइड तो मिलती रहेगी जायोक्स बनाएगा जायोक्स जायोक्स हमारी एज का है लोग वो भी शायद 22-23 साल का शायद कितने साल का ऐसे कुछ है
Kale?
No, I just.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm. I'm fine. Oh,
Huh?
खुद की गिल्ड बनाऊं
What
यार
was up with
किसमें
Kale just now?
गिल्ड कहाँ से बनाऊं भाई गिल्ड तो उसमें मैंने कहा था फैंटेसी में ना गिल्ड क्या है पता नहीं okay we got one more center होता है एंड इन्हें बाद में लेंगे उसको ये चीज बंद करने वाले टेस्ट करेंगे
scatter!
तो स्टैंड अप कब तो लिया यार
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep. We're...
Oh,
Oh,
हाँ भाई मुझे रिटर्न मेरे को आगे भी जाना है अपन जाना देख तो लोग क्या था कुछ भी था
This
Paimon
Okay.
was thinking
You
all
have
night
compared
about
our
what
stuff.
happened with Kale. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
नाइस थिंगी अरे फेस कैम कहाँ
Ah,
गया
it's you two.
अरे फेस
I
कैम
was just about to.
मैं सो के उठा यार
Yuri, what are you
मेरे को
doing
ऐसे
here?
देखोगे
I came to check.
You mean she's sick?
वही कर रहा है
No, Kale has been more excited than.
So, Tainari,
Let's take this.
ट्रैवलिंग के लिए आई थिंक लेकिन इसको हम यूज कैसे करेंगे कैसे यूज करते हैं
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, so, well,
मैं
with
ऐसे
honestly
बोला रात को 3 बजे बैठ के मैं देख रहा था कि कब
right.
कब हो जा
Ever
रहा है
since she was a child,
Alice,
चलता है टेंशन कब
yes, It's at first.
अरे
The
पेड़ में जा रहा है,
affected
क्या
may
बोलते हो
only
उसको?
feel mild in its final stages. The disease strips a person.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is with appropriate nevertheless.
What?
Ah, anyway, the person. I have no idea how this. However, Kale is a resilient.
Oh,
Oh, by the way,
she doesn't need...
well said. Kale once thought.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take...
Well, it's not though. She was interested. Her stamina has got. All
I
right.
want Diana
Now that I've told
Constellation.
Yeah.
Diana Constellation मत जा यार, मत जा.
let's go then.
To be honest, मत जा.
Hey, Tainari? Where...
Okay, now we have to put there. Huh?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh. Huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Sao kìa, sao chứ là tất cả đều này.
Let's light it up! Emerge, right now, right here.
Time to go.
Okay.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Wind strike.
ज़्यादा ही गिनती कर रही हैं.
One with nature.
ऊपर है. Do temple. ये temple और लेंगे. Temple से ज़्यादा नहीं करने वाला है. पर ऐसे चाहिए नहीं कुछ. मेरे को इनसे कोई पैसा नहीं चाहिए.
Right
Hello.
now. Right here.
The wind knows me.
Just I can't stop talking about temple. Oh God. Only में देना ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा मुझे. Only. क्या नाम है उसका? कुछ छोटे से लड़की. वाली. Woodland encounter, you know, like my temple. It looks easier than this one. Okay. What the heck? We got it. We got Kuli. Kuli, Kuli, play away.
Wherever in this world I roam, I care.
गोली को रखेंगे बस यहाँ पे गोली
I'll ensure you're safe.
नाइस पहले कुछ है ही नहीं मेरे पास तो क्या दूंगा तेरे को पूछ रही है अपग्रेड कर लेना थोड़ा क्या है
One with nature.
Huh? Skill? Oh my god.
The wind knows me.
ये क्या है क्या ये?
Time to go.
Summon Dendro. Oh. कुछ ये तो नहीं ना. पानी क्या करना है? No, this thing. कुछ हवा मशरूम को यूज करो सब कुछ इलेक्ट्रॉन से हो जाएगा क्या नो क्वेश्चन मार्क मेरे को फिशल ही निकालनी पड़ेगी कहाँ है फिशल
Behold.
ओह नाइस चलो नहीं चाहिए अपना वर्ड कुछ नहीं है पहले आर्गन क्वेस्ट करेंगे पूरा तो बोला ही था हाँ भाई बहुत सही इसलिए लगता है ऑफिशियल इन्होंने लाया है यहाँ पे पीटी है वैसे हाँ पीटी सिस्टम ही देखना चेंज हो गया भाई फोर पटी हुई
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage, we'll rendezvous.
Yes. It's a lotus.
Time to go.
All right, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari!
Let me take a. I'm quite glad.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari!
Tainari.
Ah, yes, that's a mirror in the. Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari. Hey, Tainari.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharva.
What's going on?
We just discovered it.
The withering is. Can you tell me the exact.
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry.
No one in our patrol team.
Okay, I understand.
Wait, Tainari!
You two have only just. There's a unique. The affected area.
Yes, Amir is. As Amir said.
That's right. Only someone with a vision can venture, but you don't seem.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may. We typically only.
वाला ये
One with nature. Time to go.
okay first much simple side easy है यहाँ के हिंदी सोच रहे हैं ये plus one माथे को जगह स्पीड वाले देखते हैं रेपुटेशन तो वोट्स मिलेंगे रुको 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 तो मेन है ना उससे चेस्ट मिलेगी हमें वो ये भाई कितने हैं यहाँ पे हेलो इतनी छोटी सी सिटी में हेलो एडवेंचरस गिल्ड ओह माय गॉड वन मोर कैथरीन इज हियर क्या मिलता है इधर हाँ हमें वो करना पड़ेगा बड़ा क्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा
Time to go.
ये तो यही है एक्सप्लोर कहाँ से जाना हेलो माय गॉड नहीं अभी नहीं सकता ऊपर कैसे जाना है तो वो कैसे जाना है
Time to go. Time to go.
ऊपर है
Time to go.
के साथ ही चलो we need changing horse drop horse का मिलेगा भाई we don't like books यहाँ पे है vendor है ये करता है elemental skill increased होता है minute second of triggering instructions what's basement the attack is increased ये भी support piece है No what? It's okay.
Follow the wind.
Wait a minute, ये कहाँ है ये हेलो
Once, there was...
We haven't even tried the character yet. Crit rate देता है ये really end
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. Leave it all to me.
Just like we learned, right?
I hear everything!
नहीं यार नहीं यार क्या कैसे बात है लोग
Keep up! I'll uproot you! One with the forest!
Let's spark him.
Practice on the side. Go!
I hear everything!
To be honest अच्छा character है उंगली भाई क्या ही है मेरा
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Rise! Dodge this! Don't get frostbite! I will have order! Yeah, this moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
Now then
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little close.
Stabilize!
भाई स्लाइड ज्यादा मुश्किल मारना होता है Can't even open falling off.
Time to go.
When in the party, no one fully energy as we were. Ooh, nice. Only seafood, yeah, I can say.
Time to go.
थोड़ा बहुत हेल्प कर देंगे ट्रांजैक्शन की
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh,
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Thank you. But I must warn you. Even with element... You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branch.
By royal decree.
One with nature.
Let's light it up.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Into the wind.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering. Yes, thanks to you two. It's that obvious. Recently, if that simply meant, for instance, this presents a, and to most, I'm still not sure of the exact reason. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. By the way, Irminsul is, I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul. Ley lines, the dendro arc, and as for the withering, that's right. My ancestors learned of it. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling. All right.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back.
The withering's up. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh?
Yes, she must have...
What?
Well, needless to say, I've got some
Wait, you...
Let's find out. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But, wait, how...
Back when we were... And if I may ask, that's correct, because what you saw, my forefathers were... Now, after seeing you in action, when you passed out, I could try to tell... That was because when you... Please, wait here. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just know.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. Hypatia!
So hungry.
There's no way we can get her to eat. Huh? Huh? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh. This is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Time to go.
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Time to go.
Yeah.
Oz, reveal!
The wind moves.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature! Into the wind! Time to go. Follow the wind. The wind knows me.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Time to go. One with nature.
Well, well, well. Looks like we meet again.
The Abyss Herald!
Strange place. Plotting. Bow before the abyss!
That's gonna hurt in the morning. By royal decree. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Wind strike. Rats high. The birds come.
Just like we rehearsed.
Let's light it up.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
My God.
Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoyed. The bonds of love. But don't you fret now. Today will...
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Anyways. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay.
I see. I'm grateful that you...
We were kind of...
Oh.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living here?
Oh?
Wait, hold on a sec.
No, you needn't worry.
So,
I'm not sure what is... I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Earth. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and at that very moment, in my curiosity, it wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
oh. And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I... Yes, no...
Well, if so... Alright, we're...
Let's light it up.
all done! Oh.
Off we go.
Are you already finished? Even though it took me, you should know.
So why did...
The ingredients since the root of the dead naturally. That was primarily taking in, not to worry, technically. I must admit.
Whoa.
As a member of the Ritawe Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their, which is why I am current sages of, that's why.
Whoa.
Of course I do. However, I believe that, but what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy.
What's so strange?
Well, yes, the sages say that wisdom implies rationality. Yes, the fact that I was born, I studied hard, but then, it was in back then. Sorry. If you two are ever in the air, there's no need to be
Now that we know her page...
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to, I understand, as Sage Kat...
Keep your...
Sage Kaj, I am merely a... I see.
Tainari, your master is...
And what exactly do...
You'll know once...
And how long... do you mean to... If that's the...
Tainari...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist, but all that can wait.
It was quite...
Very good.
That's right.
Sorry.
Well?
How about... Also, when you...
Oh?
It's called, needless to say...
Great! Next up! That's right! Tainari, we have something...
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you too.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
Time to go.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed...
Don't worry about me. And, but I guess now I have...
There's no need to... We're probably...
Thank you.
Oh?
It's my recipe. Yay! I hope that whenever you eat them, well then.
कितने हटते हैं
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
वाह
Time to go.
मशरूम के साथ
wind knows me.
Odds reveal.
Let's light it up! Let's light it up!
One with nature.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Time to go. One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious... As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can... May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
VR headset लगा लिए.
Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam!
Exactly. That is... And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha... Okay, next, let's concentrate on... Oh, come on! Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? You... Huh. Uh-oh. Tighnari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's... Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great, you see...
What? Please, there's no need to say...
Here,
Oh, let me... Seems even...
we want to...
You mean you want...
What?
Well, that's all I know is...
Huh.
The Dendro Archon is...
What?
And besides, in this world, take me for example. Don't mention it. If you... Hey, come on!
Oh, so what do we do now? Huh? Like, oh, you're...
Ad Astra.
Catherine, we...
Understood.
We want to meet...
You two wish to meet.
हाँ जी रोबोट जी बताइए कहाँ जाना है
I apologize, but Please do not. In Sumeru, they take on an Aramite. Supposedly, Asfand. If you'd like to get in contact, you're welcome.
All right, off to the Citadel of Rixar we go!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet...
I see. So,
Wait,
we originally came from the... It isn't just us.
oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. In their eyes, because of the Academia, not to mention that...
Really?
But...
All right. Seems Osfund was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there a...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for... Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa, really?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did have... Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, panicked by what the man journeyed in despair.
Okay.
And then, at that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, Archon. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of...
Yeah! Dunyarza.
Of course. I'm terribly sorry, but it's...
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like there's...
Hey,
Have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah!
Quick, after her!
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you start.
You can relax.
Really? Uh-oh. Looks like. Huh? No, wait, Okay, stop.
All right.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Whoa.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
I think I should get
My
this
lady,
character.
let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, and knowing your help...
No, you're wrong. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm... And every time I bring this up, they just change... Dia, I know it hasn't been easy because she saved me. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing?
Yes, I'm sure. At least...
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Today's little excursion caused... Since this definitely won't... So, I'll let you hide.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like...
I'm fine.
My lady, stop trying to look...
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't...
Sure! After you rest up, we...
Perspective is just tunnel visioning.
Your theory is just putting the cart before the
Ha! Well, if it isn't, word on the street.
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to...
Thank you, sir, but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're on...
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers...
They look kind of burnt and dry. Bye, Mimo Pass. Hey, come on! Dunyarzad.
Well, remember when you...
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. I was stuck inside my younger self. No, then one night, at that moment, and
Junior's odd. Don't. Who are you? Really? Of course. Wow. Junior's odd. What? Huh? Then. Oh. Then.
after that, although my body was beyond my window, once I finally made it, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a
What's this?
It's Lesser Lord Kus. It's actually an old. I heard everyone was, but because of the academia, maybe they see less.
Aww.
It is. It's sure the greater.
Just remember that we're still out.
I know that people over, but recently, I gave her my savings.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face.
Yes. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your
But of course, Nilu will be
Time to go. Every item I sell. So great.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I... Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught.
You could say that. Oh, meet the tribe.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zerus festival. By the way, Dunyarzad.
You're very welcome.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably.
The academia looks down on We can't let that happen. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired the stages going.
And I can't wait to
Nilu!
She'll be dancing.
Dunyarzad.
I only told them about.
Okay, according to a long, some of the god, as she danced, those brilliant purple flowers became her. Of course they, although they aren't around and though we're just.
Nilu, you have all. Yeah.
Thinking about the if my stage were. So?
All of Lesser Lord.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Of course!
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zerus festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the...
In that case...
Huh. I don't know much about... Oh, and the perfume. I mean...
Things are really Don't be fooled in it. And when it comes.
Ah, as a child, my grant the Sub-Zerus.
Whoa! Did you know that the...
Wow.
Uh-huh. Of course.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine. Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any but saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and...
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should...
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not... Oh.
Alright, we'll see...
I'm sure you two...
There's something really...
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey...
I've got some...
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out.
Sounds like... Let's head over to the Citadel of...
इतना बड़ा टेस्ट है यार ये दिमाग खराब हो गया
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that... Anyway, I guess I should be...
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here? And
I take it you all... No kidding.
Brookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand...
Appreciate it. Just recent...
Let me fill you in. The Academia The Grand Sage took the whole matter of it.
You two have the Academia's grip.
Apparently, if you're interested, maybe you could head to...
Are you serious, Chief? All... Count me and take it from me. If you two really do, there are even some extremists.
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like... Well, Traveler...
Thanks, Dia. Since we've got...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you. Good. Then we'll see you...
Sumeru camera handle. Okay. Have to go along there. बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ है
Time to go.
Into the wind.
Take cover!
Wind strike. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
ग्लिच हो गया क्या?
Time to go.
अरे ये वो आर्कन नहीं है, ये आर्कन क्वेस्ट नहीं है, साइड क्वेस्ट है। आर्कन वाली तो भी कहीं और ही जाना है, इसको अनलॉक ही नहीं किया। यार कौन वाला तो पता नहीं कहीं जाना है भाई, तो जाना है तो दूर ही है।
Time to go.
Dale.
Time to go.
Let's light it up!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? One with nature.
Let's light it up!
Time to go. Into the wind. Time to go.
Wow. ज्यादा छोटा है ये, हाँ? सुमेरु की, हाँ, 20 चाहिए, तो बहुत है।
Time to go. Time to go.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
So troublesome.
Another test subject.
One with nature.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality.
You've got a deal.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest... Look, we know that whatever the... Hyman doesn't get it! Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying, well...
Time to go.
Welcome.
Hi there!
Of course. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted. Sure. You see over there? Those are students from the academy. They've been looking worried and if you ask me.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of...
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite, especially the group that's constantly shouting some...
They're called Ein...
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites, and they're usually... I've heard that Ein...
Wait, did...
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field...
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research? And so, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what... Oh...
Smooth talk.
Time to go.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things Sumeru's largest
All thanks to you. But, well...
Oh, what should we do?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Hey there! Paimon's name is Paimon.
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. What's bothering us is...
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here?
Oh, not the first.
So, what?
So for contact, for the stores, this is a when we put it out.
They thought it looked...
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with...
This is not an orange I've read, Uncle.
Uncle Todd, this carving... Ooh.
To see it in all, it doesn't look...
Oh! Yeah. Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? This is...
Oh!
Uncle Todd, he wrote quite, but around a year...
That's right. We asked... We were running out of... as you can see.
Hey! Since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tanger in Gandharvaville? He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could. Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. Yay!
Time to go. Into the wind. Time to go.
This is the place we heard those students talking about.
Right. Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes. They're not looking the Carico Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money.
All these guys...
Greater Lord Yuka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah.
Huh? Who are you? What are you, travel?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outside?
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that the Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom.
So...
Greater Lord Rukadev, furthermore, she can... Mark my... If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Oh my god!
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people once you show up.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the...
Ha!
Yes, and...
I'm warning...
If you're suggesting I will jeopardize the Eremite, I am quite also... Consider this.
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our... Plus, he seems... He went that way! After him!
Time to go.
Wait up! It's all Hatham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them. Oh, I advise... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses!
Who exactly are you two? A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah!
She doesn't even...
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from those hot-headed thugs are...
We'll reconvene at... You were willing to... Look.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile... This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone.
That's
It's essentially they were created, but despite over the past century. Meanwhile, well, I think that about sums it up. So with our current arrangement, you're... Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must. I need you to find. Unlike the peddler, she's guarded. I think become one of.
Why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task. You two are out beyond the password, though.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares. And she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some fun.
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look...
Try inspecting them with element...
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from ermines. However, some can using element...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here is the Mora. Don't be cheap. Oh, and be...
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. Okay, then...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Mori's informant is a trader near Old Ormos.
That's Mora.
Let's follow these instructions and try to...
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on...
What a unique...
Following the paper.
Roanoke.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen it.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru... no. Look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
My mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham...
Before I retrieve... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Before I retrieve... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by might. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? I'll hate them said we'd come for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Time to go. Time to go.
Look, he's over there! Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice can...
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just...
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? I'm unsure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be...
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business. We don't need any of that. So that's why I prefer to have customers. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, take this one for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Yeesh, who would want want to be an expert in that topic.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Whoa! That's a lot of Mora!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more and more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million Mora. Isn't that a fantastic... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get... Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem.
Excellent. Then please, select from this...
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sort not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Dory, we'll take this.
All right.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham. Hopefully now...
Trust me, I'll find you your perfect color.
There are leaves around.
to go.
Ha, you two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, they adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule—
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined, so I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you—
In other words, you wanted us—
Yes, you can say— The day after tomorrow, if I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we—
Time to go.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's ability.
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the Matra for this capsule?
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do. All right. I'll link your Akasha. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as...
Let's light it up!
One with nature. Sha! The wind knows.
Now, I'll start recording...
Oh, Haytham.
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Akela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she...
Let's see you. Here, over here! Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. And knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all? Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble. But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it. Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar. Ain El Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worship the Scarlet